Hi everyone, my name is Kate Anderson and I'm the Director of Marketing at Alibaba.com here in North America. I'm excited to welcome you to this webinar. When I talk to businesses who have purchased on Alibaba.com, I often hear several questions. One is, there are so many suppliers and products, how do I know which one is right for my business? The second one I hear is there are so many trade Incoterms, and it's really too difficult for me to navigate. So today, we've invited two experts to help answer these questions. Jin Wang is from our category team, and our other expert is EVP from Zim, a strategic logistics partner of Alibaba.com. So please introduce yourself. Jin, please go ahead.
Oh, hi. My name is Jin Wang from Alibaba category team based in Hangzhou. Very excited to be here with you. Hope we can have a nice webinar today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nissim Yochai, EVP Zim, based in Hong Kong, in charge of Trans-Pacific, and I'm very happy to virtually be with you, Alibaba. Thank you very much, Kate.
Awesome. Welcome, Nissim and Jin. Today we will talk about two topics. One is sourcing and trading matters you need to know, and the other is current logistics issues you need to know. So Jin, please take it away.
Great. For novice traders or online retailers, this is a very common particular question. What are your unit costs based on the specific trade terms? We know there are many Incoterms. Incoterm means international trade terms, which are a series of international sales terms widely used around the world. They are used to distinguish the transaction costs and the responsibility of buyers and sellers and reflect the most advanced transportation practices. So, what's the obligations of the buyer and seller? Do you know the difference between EXW, FOB, DDP? Okay, here's a great table to explain who is responsible for what. EXW means the supplier has the goods ready for factory doors and the buyers undertake the raised obligation to the destination. And FOB means the supplier is responsible from loading the truck, export, customer declaration, transport to origin port, load onto ship at origin port, and buyers, you, take the rest part to the destination. And the next to the C Incoterms. Many confusions, right? But generally means that the buyers is responsible the less obligations. Turn to the last one. DDP is what we want to focus on today. And from the table, we find that buyers have the least obligations. So we turn to the second question, who is suitable for the DDP Incoterms? The answer is all. If you have the LCL demand, which means the sourcing quantity less than one container, no matter what you purchase, DDP is suitable for you. For example, online retailer, like Amazon sellers, Shopify users, and project contractors, whatever, hospital, school, airport, or you run your own small business for yourself using, like a bar, beauty salon, or theater, and so on. Please remember, if you purchase less than one container, the DDP is perfect for you. You will get the DDP channels in Alibaba.com. Summary, what's the main benefits for you from DDP channel? You can get the top ranking products, competitive price, low MOQ, door-to-door, delivery duty paid, and generally in Alibaba.com, we will get the simple sourcing and delivery, direct delivery obviously.
Wow, thanks for all this beneficial information. In the process of purchasing, we need to know so many things, and different trade terms have very different implications for buyers and sellers. DDP is really a very suitable method in the process of LCL procurement. Okay, now let's turn to the second part of our webinar, logistics. Please welcome Nissim Yochai of Zim.
The impact of COVID-19 had several outcomes. We have seen tremendous increase in e-commerce shopping, rising demand met with lack of air freight capacity, mainly due to lack of air passenger travel. This was combined with continued pressure on ocean space, containers, and chassis. The new norm for us is agile response, very similar to Alibaba, especially since by all estimates, the e-commerce demand will continue to rise. Fast ocean lines with complementary services such as rail, truck, and air at the origin destinations and ports are the new norm.
Wow, COVID-19 is still having a big impact on the overall logistics environment. So for buyers, how long before they can typically expect to receive their goods?
In order to accommodate this increasing demand in air commerce, we came with a very effective route, ZEX. We identified that the increasing demand for e-commerce business is specifically in Shenzhen, Xiamen, and Vietnam. We saw that customers need speedy service like air freight, but with much larger capacity, better value for money. Cater for this market needs, we created and launched in record time the first speedy e-commerce service in the market with a 12-day transit time from South China to LA with top-level end-to-end quality services. As you can see from the slide, we have a very speedy service. This is the fastest in the market with 12 days leaving Yantian and arriving LA port.
Very cool. And the shipping time could be completed in 12 days is really remarkable. What a benefit for our buyers. Is there any other service for Alibaba.com buyers?
On top of the speedy service, which I mentioned before, with the speedy transit time from Yantian to LA, we came with premium customer service for Alibaba, both on the port of loading and the port of discharge. In the port of loading, we are offering expedite booking confirmation. We are offering guaranteed space and equipment, late cutoff, both for documentation and for late gate-in. Literally, you can come a few hours before departure and you get your space on the vessel. In addition, at the port of destination, we have 100% schedule reliability in the past 6 months. Cargo is immediately available upon vessel arrival and discharge. All containers are mounted into GPS-equipped ZIM-operated chassis. We allow a dedicated gate for the trackers, so there is no waiting time. All of that gives your vendors, you buyers, a very unique service that literally within 14 days from the time you get the order from the vendor, you can process the order, prepare the shipment, load it into a container, deliver the container to the port. We will transfer that with a speedy time, 12 days to LA, and immediately upon arrival, same day of arrival, you can get your container. You can get the goods from the container and send them to your customer. So this is really a record time that gives you Alibaba the full package. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you, Nissim. Thank you. Logistics is a very important link in international trade. Thanks to Zim, a strategic partner, for helping us provide a lot of logistics-related services. Well, Nissim and Jin, thanks for joining us today, and thank you to our audience. If you want to know more about sourcing issues, please get live quotes at Alibaba.com.